Morning. It's Friday the 6th of October 2017 and I'm at a place called Hallett, and if you look behind me maybe you'll see all the windmills up on the ridge over there. I'm on my way to Peterborough to spend a couple of days with Michael Stevenson, and then from Peterborough I'm going to Broken Hill. But I've stopped here to show you one of the arms of a propeller on one of those wind turbines. So here it is here. And to give you some idea, I'm going to move my truck, which is over there. I'm going to park my truck next to this, what would you call it, part of a propeller. So there you are. That'll give you some idea of the size of that thing. There you go. Oops. There it is there. Good morning. It's about 6:30 on Saturday the 7th of October 2017, and as you can see I'm in the most beautiful back garden of Michael Stevenson's rented house in Peterborough in the mid-north of South Australia, and I spent the night sleeping on the back of my ute over there, and it was not a very comfortable night. First of all, I'll show you. It rained last night, and the water leaked in through the canvas here, through there, and into, of course, right near where my pillow is, are replicas of various, authentic replicas of various locomotives. Some of them are based on American locomotives, and here's a Garrett, which would have run probably in South Australia. I guess you had Garretts, yeah?
On the narrow gauge here.
Right. And so the Garrett has a tender which has got water in it, and there's the Stevenson's rocket. And when did you start this? When did you actually start doing this?
I don't even know how long I've been doing this.
From when you were working as a driver?
No. Although I did make a few steam engines back in about 70s, but I had a coping saw, and that's how I made it.
That's how you started?
Yeah, but I like, this is my life now.
I love it. I mean, yeah, this is the ultimate tinkering and designing and planning.
I used to have a big museum here.
I'm in the print shop in Peterborough, which has now been turned into a museum, and you can see, for example, over here is a linotype machine. I can remember those in Kimberley being used actively with the local newspaper. And there's all the different presses here. And that looks like a cutter, paper guillotine. Wow, and this is Mary's about to give me a guided tour. Thanks, Mary. Apparently, a lot of terms that we use come from the printing trade. Can you tell us some of them, please, Mary?
Well, this one in particular is for sorting all the type. And you mind your P's and Q's, which means because they're right next to one another, you'll get them mixed up. And when you're out of sorts, it really means that you've used up all your T's or all your Q's. And when you're working, you use a setting stick or composing stick, which is often called the wrong end of the stick.
Because you start from the wrong end. This is called a platen machine, and Mary's going to run it for us, and we'll just see how it operates. Can I go here?
Yes, you can go there.
There you go, so you'll see the whole process. Oh man. Oh wow.
So normally you would work.
Oh yeah. Wow. So you're doing the same thing over and over, same sheet being printed over and over again. That's a modified Heidelberg printing press, where the paper actually comes down and rolls and gets fed to the back. I've just come to the Peterborough Railway Museum, I'm inside a locomotive, and I just want to show you the engine. So this here is a generator, okay? And so have a look at the size of that. And then of course the place for the guys to relieve themselves, the drivers. And then back here is the diesel engine that runs this generator, which drives the whole thing. So it's a 6-cylinder diesel engine. And then the driver, this is the driver's compartment in the front there. I'm in an old railway compartment, and that's supposed to be for luggage up there, but they used to put their kids to sleep up there amongst the luggage, and so it's a very high ceiling. And this is an old railway compartment. You can see the wash basin, which is quite nicely ornamented. So it's all wood, beautiful Tasmanian oak wooden carriage, built in 1929. Thank you. First class lounge car for lounging.
Come back into the diesel shed, put some steam up, and then it'll be on our...
The model of the old Peterborough Station, which they knocked down unfortunately, and the model was made by a local from, for example, the corrugated iron roof was from the original roof of the old station, and the corrugations have been re-rolled to make them, miniaturize them, and the bricks on the corners here are cut from the original bricks on the railway station to miniaturize them as well. So this was the old Peterborough railway station. What a pity that it was knocked down and replaced by a hideous modern yellow brick creation.
On your right, there'll be a fellow sitting in there with a stop sign, because back in the day you didn't have stoplights with gates, spoon gates, all that sort of stuff. You had a fellow that actually had a job to go out there, stop the cars, let the trains go through, and go and sit down for a few minutes before the next one comes through.
This is a set of scales, and each of those wooden panels you can see there is independent from its neighbour and serviced by the scale next to it. And this is how they balance the weight on the wheels of the locomotives. This is, we're out in a reconditioned coach, just having a little tour in the countryside to give you an idea. It goes very slowly, so you get a lot of chance to look out of the window and see the vegetation, and it's pretty amazing, really. No, only kidding. It's actually an illusion. It's an illusion because that's a projection. The sound effects come from a loudspeaker somewhere in the roof. We're in the carriage, Michael and I. This is a public display.
That's the replica. All he's done is build the little
oh, that's clever.
The miniature one. Hey.
So he's used to.
Yeah, there's the thing in the background.
That's very clever.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
And that would have been about the speed too, because the lady was saying they only passenger trains only went 18 miles an hour.
It's astonishing. Oh yeah. Through the hills. Oh, that's the tunnel.
Line over here. Use the miners and the travel wall.
And still
Explore some of the rooms.
pretty substantial building. No, the window lintels are still standing. They're keeping them up.
And you can see the cellars and the...
What's going on here with this underfloor storage, or?
No, that would have been the footings, and the bearers for the floor would go over that. That would
Right.
have just been normal underfloor space.
Okay.
Venting to keep it cool. There's a cellar in a couple of rooms up.
Okay.
Service the
This is one with a proper cellar underneath it. So there's the wall of the superstructure, and then under the floor level would have been a cellar with a door into it. So yes, we're at the Wakeringa Mine rainwater tank. So this is a great big concrete tank, as you can see, covered by corrugated iron to stop evaporation, and then it drains from, you can see where Bella's walking here. It does a drainage here. Mike's just looking at the bushes over there. And the water drains down and runs. There's a grate there to stop logs and things going in. But the water's amazingly clear. I'll see if I can give you a look down in here. What do you think? Look at that. And there you are. Isn't that beautiful? You can see right down to the bottom. And that's how they stored their water, for presumably for drinking as well as mining. Pretty amazing. And then, as you look over the corrugated iron, there in the distance is the Waikeringa Hotel. Is that it? Where is it? There it is. Where we've just been. It's the best dunny in the world. Check the view. It's got shotgun holes there for some reason. It's shotgun. And then it's bloody dangerous here, mine. Wow. Wow, it's got shotgun holes in the loo as well. Somebody's blasted the thing with shotgun holes. And this is just a serious long drop. Look at this. Serious long drop. I'm not going to sit on it. Jeez! Mike, just point the camera down that hole, would you? It's not going to fill up anytime soon.
But see, if you're getting here, you can imagine the view sitting in here, like sitting here, looking out there.
Wow. So just to give you an idea, we're standing on the ridge with the, what's the name of the mine again?
Wakeringa.
Wakeringa Mine, and you've got this absolutely incredible vista. It's, I can't describe it. It's just
Nothing.
well, it's just sort of, you wouldn't say it's beautiful because it's not beautiful, but it's just awe-inspiring. And maybe you can see in the distance the Wakeringa Hotel if you're lucky, and it just goes on and on. We're on this ridge. It just goes around all the way around, and there in the far distance are some hills, the blue hills in the distance. So I'm with Michael, and we're down one of the stopes of the Wakeringa mine, and shining this torch down to the end. And it was a gold mine, and it was golding this pegmatite, which is a hydrothermal injection of quartz. So you can see the quartz here. So this stuff here is all milky quartz, and the gold, I'd imagine, would have been within the quartz vein. It's called a pegmatite. Wow. Impressive. Ah, that's fantastic. The footage is fantastic with you. Okay, that'll do. Are we recording? Oh, that's amazing. Do some stuff down there. Flash a torch around it. Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. That's